All right, with your beverages, your blocks, your optional playlist on another device, anything else that might make this more supportive. I lit my candles, I got my essential oils. We have 45 minutes for our flow tonight. So per usual, we're just gonna drop right in. If there's anything that comes up during the next few minutes or even throughout class that you wanna share with me in the chat box, you might discover something about your body that you didn't walk into having that information or awareness of, right? But then as you drop in, maybe some things come up. So let's get comfortable in child's pose. Bring your big toes to touch. Spread your knees a little or a lot. Relax your belly, your hips, your breaths, and your brain. 5 moments to ground. Smooth breaths in through your nose and out through your mouth. 4 more full breaths in and out. 3, 2, 1. 5 breaths to ask yourself, what are your intentions for your practice tonight? You could elevate your elbows and your forearms up and away from the floor. Or tonight, I think I want to bring my palms to press with fingers spread wide, heels of the hands to the back of your neck, giving the triceps a little stretch, a little wake up. And toward the end of the day, I want you to check in with your body, notice your physical responses, the knees, the hips, the belly, the shoulders, your wrists. Relax your brow and your jaw. Take 2 more breaths to discover your clearer or clearer intentions for tonight. And of course, we'll leave a little room for discovery. But what comes up when asked, what do you need tonight? Stay connected to your breath. And as you seal your lips, call in your nostril breathing, lengthening your spine as you inhale, and inviting your navel up and back towards your spine as you exhale. And as best as you can, remain connected to your deep breaths throughout the entire practice. And then try to even out your inhales and your exhales. 1 more deep breath in. And energizing breath out. Palms back down to the floor. Rise up into your tabletop and just 1 cow stretch. 1 cat stretch. Neutral spine, tuck your toes, downward facing dog. Fingertips can either extend straight ahead, or you can open up the fingertips, the index fingers toward the front corners of the mat as you wrap your triceps back and try to rotate the eyes of the elbows forward. Heels down toward or maybe all the way onto the floor. Tail high, belly in, 2 breaths. Calm your brain as you wake up and stretch out your body. And let's continue to stretch as we begin and lay down the foundation for this practice. The left foot remains planted. Let your right leg rise up hips height. And today, let's open up the hip and bend the knee early into practice. Maybe a little pulse, circle, or wiggle of your lifted right leg. 2, 1, back through neutral. Release your right foot back down to the floor. Second side, inhale, left leg up, strong arms. Open up the hip, maybe bend the knee, circle, pulse, or just lift something high. The inner thigh, the knee, the ankle. And come back through center, close off the hip. Downward facing dog, forelimbs touch the earth. Inhale, forward, plank pose. Tail down and in, belly in, shoulders over your wrists. Spread your fingers and press the fingertips into the floor. Heart forward, shoulders slightly ahead of the wrists for chaturanga. Hover for 3, 2, 1. All the way to the mat. Shoulders down, kneecaps up. Baby cobra. Exhale, chin or forehead back down. Let's take 2 more. Inhale, lengthen the crown of your head away from your toes. And then you rise up to your own degree without lifting the shoulders or straightening the arms. Exhale, back down. Yeah, inhale, baby cobra. Of course, if you wanted to, you could lift the thighs and straighten your arms, progressing to an up dog. But it's still fairly early, so you let your body cue you and how far you go in that back bend. And then meet me back in down dog. Full body stretches, couple sun A's, heels high, look forward. Exhale, meet me at the top of your mat. Dangle in your fold, maybe making a box around the head or behind the calves. 2, 1. Palms to shins. Inhale, push your hands into your legs. From there, pull your heart forward, halfway lift. Exhale, deep fold. Take your time, ragdoll all the way up to standing. Reach your arms out and up. Exhale, hands to heart. Let's check in with our balance early. So make sure your posterior tilt is aligning so that the tail is under the ribs. You're not tucking, but you're stacking your joints here. Then from there, as you squeeze your belly in, lift your heels high, rising to the balls of the feet. Maybe exalt your mountain, arms up. 3, 2, 1. Exhale, heels down, forward fold. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, fold, plant your palms, step back through plank. Chaturanga, little mini hover. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Can you let any stress from your day go and move it out of your body? 2 sun A's at your pace. We'll start off together, heels high, look ahead. When you exhale, step or hop in between your thumbs. When you inhale, halfway rise. Exhale, fold. Inhale, stand. Exhale, pause. 2 more. Let your breaths determine when you lift up, when you fold forward, as you lengthen and strengthen, finding your plank. Hovering, chaturanga. Back bend. Down dog. 1 more round. Heels up, gaze up. Exhale, travel to the top of your space. Lift. Fold. Rise all the way up. Pause. Remember, the breath is the foundation of your practice on and off your mat. Steady breaths in, out, shifting plank, chaturanga, back bend, down dog. 1 breath. Right leg up, dog split. Exhale, 3 limb plank. 2 more, right leg up. Shoulders over wrists. 1 more, right leg back. Exhale, 3 limb plank. Both balls of the feet down, chaturanga. Back bend, down dog. Second side, left side up. Exhale, 3 limb plank. 2 more times, left leg back. Exhale, 3 limb plank. Keep those hips squared, left leg goes back. Exhale, 3 limb plank, hold. Plank, chaturanga. Back bend, down dog. Pedal your heels. 2, 1. Drop your heels down to the floor in your dog. 2 breaths in and out. Stretch out the backs of your legs. Open up your calves and send a little breath into the backs of both knees and your hamstrings. Heels high, look forward. Exhale, travel to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, stand up. One leg Tadasana, right knee towards your right ribs. Left leg is straight to start. From there, keep squeezing the belly in as you reach your arms up high. One leg chair, both knees bend. Hands down by your sides. Interlace your hands behind your back. Pull the knuckles back. Fly, warrior three. If the bind is too much early on, hands to chest is your modification. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Return to your one leg chair. Right leg down, two leg chair. Sit in a little deeper. 3, 2, 1. Stand up. Left knee in towards your chest. Square off through the hips. Bend both knees. Arms down by your sides. Hands interlace. Fly. Warrior three. 2, 1. Return to your one leg chair. Bend, two leg chair. 5, 4, 3. Nice chairs. 2, 1. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, fold. Take your vinyasa. I'll meet you back in down dog. Adding 2, taking away your body, your practice. Inhale forward, back through your plank pose. Forearm plank, forearms go down. Shoulders down, press the forearms into the mat. From there, right side stays down. Side plank with your left side stacked. And we're gonna take the left arm, create a half cactus. And then you're just gonna lift, a little twist, and then maybe coming back as if you were going into your forearm plank at center. Up, down. Inhale, exhale. So the legs are pretty stationary. The twist is happening from your trunk muscles. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back through center. Forearm plank. Reset if you need to drop your knees. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Second side. Left forearm stays down. Side plank. My legs are split. My right leg is in front of my left. That cactus-like shape with the arm. You go down and up. Inhale, exhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. A bonus 2 because I feel like for some reason we did more on the other side. Let's take one more. Back through center. Pause. Plank on your forearms, knees up or down. 3, 2, 1. Onto the palms. Downward facing dog. Pedal that out for 2, 4, 1. All right, second flow. Take a moment in your dog. Fingers spread wide, never compromising alignment because of fatigue, right? So as you start to warm up your body, lift your heels, look forward. We're gonna build a little endurance coming into our second flow. Step or hop top of your mat. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, deep fold. Inhale, squat down chair. Right knee into chest. Exhale, fly back, warrior three. No bind this time, but send the arms back, out, or maybe even forward. Inhale, back to your one leg chair. Exhale, two leg chair. Shift your weight, second side, left knee comes in toward the chest. As you exhale, fly, heel back, heart forward. Inhale, back to that one leg chair. Two leg chair, forward fold. Halfway up. Exhale, fold. Step or hop on back. Chaturanga. Back bend. Down dog. Right leg up and back dog split. This time we'll stay neutral. The heel's driving back, the toes are pointing down. Exhale, tiger stretch, knee to face. 4 more times, extend. Shift. 3, 2, 1. Right leg steps through. Rise up to crescent. Excuse me. Felt that coming on. 2, 1, exhale, open up, warrior 2, 3, 2, 1, peaceful warrior, 3, 2, 1, up and over, triangle pose, 3, 2, 1, pulling back up and back through to reverse. And as you exhale, we're going to take our forearm plank variations again. Both hands come down, pivot to the outer blade of the left foot, left forearm goes down, right arm up, right leg back. This time we're going to take the right leg, hover it about a foot, and then pull the knee in toward the ribs, and then send it out. 10, 9, 8, left side is lifting up, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back through your side plank, down to the forearm plank, up to the palms, chaturanga, back bend, exhale, dog. Breath in, breath out. Left leg flies up, dog split. Exhale, knee to chest, squeeze your abs. 4 more times, kick back. Exhale, shift forward. 3, 2, 1, knee to face. Step your left leg through, pin your left hip back, rise up, crescent pose. 3, 2, 1, open up, warrior 2 pose. 3, 2, 1, peaceful warrior. Triangle pose. 2, 1, inhale, reverse. Hands down to the floor. And as you send the left toes and the right toes to point over to the left, I want you to come down to the forearm. Yeah? Left leg goes back. Left arm by your side or to the sky. Hover the left leg. Inhale, pull it in. Exhale, extend. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Center forearm plank. Just 3, 2, 1. Plank pose. Chaturanga. Back bend. Down dog. Pedal your heels for 2. Shifting your weight. 1 more set. Back through stillness. Second round. Heels high, look ahead. Exhale, step or hop forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up. Let's take a moment, interlace your hands. Send the heels of the hands up. Let's take a little side stretch on the way to round 2. Pull over to one side, doesn't matter which. We're going to visit both. Up and over, pull over to your opposite side. Up, hands interlace, index fingers become lasers. Imagine you're drawing a line on the sky. Lean back, or just look up. Exhale, hands to heart. Lengthen, crown of the head up tall. You might even lift your heels again. 3, 2, 1. Pull your right knee in towards your chest. You might stay on the ball of the left foot for a moment, just for fun. And then come down to that one leg chair. I know. It's okay if that heel dropped. Kick back, warrior 3. One leg Tadasana, right knee to chest. I didn't do these flows earlier, but it just feels right. Kick back. Warrior 3 again. One leg Tadasana. One more. Fly back. I love how my templates always look a little different, class to class, day to day. Right knee back in toward the chest. One leg chair. 2 leg chair. Yeah, because your energies are different. Stand up tall again. Hands up. Heels up. Feel it out. So if you are losing your alignment here, it's almost impossible to get that left leg up. Yeah. But if you're in alignment, stacking your joints, there might be a moment where you stay on the ball of your right toes and the left knee flies in. That might not happen. All good. Shake it off. One leg chair. Fly back, warrior 3. Few more times. Stand up. Left knee in. Exhale, fly back. Inhale, rise up. Exhale with a little humility as you gesture the heart forward and anchoring to the center and even back, right? So we're finding that linear complementary energy back, now, and forward. Inhale, come back into that one leg chair. Ooh. 2 leg chair. We've got 3. Sinking in 2. 1, exhale, we fold. Inhale, halfway up. I'm gonna skip this vinyasa. If you wanted to step or shoot back through plank, chaturanga, back bend, we'll meet in dog. Please honor your body. Do what feels right for you. Right leg up and back. Exhale, knee to chest. Just 2 more. Right leg back. Knee to chest. Right leg back. Step it through. 1 breath for movement. We rise up into our crescent pose. We open up, warrior 2. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, triangle pose. Inhale, reverse. As you exhale, hands down to the floor. Spin the toes to the right. Left side becomes your anchor. This time you might stay on the palm, taking those twists, arm down and up. Just 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Open up, pause, take a moment there, maybe a little gaze up. Exhale, plank. Optional vinyasa. Your arms are telling you to skip a vinyasa. You listen. Left leg flies back. Exhale, knee to chest. Fly. Shift. 1 more, kick back. Shift ahead. Step your left leg through. Rise up, crescent. Open up, warrior 2. Pull up and back, reverse. Exhale, triangle pose. Inhale, back up through reverse. Left knee bends. Exhale, hands come down to catch you. All toes go to the left. Side plank. Stack. Down and up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold, maybe a little look up. Look down, heart forward, plank. Chaturanga. Back bend. Down dog or right into child's pose, 5 breaths. Part your lips, close your eyes. Take 3 more breaths for you. And 1. Fingertips forward. Rise up, tabletop. Tuck your toes. Back to down dog. Heels up, look up. Exhale, travel up, top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Let's stand up. Arms up again. Heels up again. One of my favorites. Also one of the most challenging parts for me. The glutes, the hamstrings, the quads. For all of us, I feel like squatting down. Holding at that sweet spot. Where your hamstrings might be hovering parallel to the floor and the thighs are parallel to the sky. You're not too low where it's comfortable, right? And it's not too high where it's shallow. It's like that moment where you're shaking. Find that. And then we'll take 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Meet me in a boat pose. Use your hands if you need to. I want you to lift up and out of your lower back. And your shoulders don't have to be stacked directly over the hips, right? They can be a little farther back. Calves parallel to the floor. Squeeze your legs in toward each other. Arms forward. Interlace your hands. Come down halfway, like where you might feel those shakes again, but this time in your core. Yeah, and then just hold. 5, 4, squeeze. 3, 2, 1. Twist to your right. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Keep squeezing. 3, 2, 1. Pass through center. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Twist to your left. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, just 4, 3, 2, 1. Meet me through center. Just 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Soles of the feet down. I'm going to sit up for a moment. A little tick-tock of the neck and shoulders. Feels good for me, even though ideally you're isolating your core muscles, so you're probably fluid and relaxed in your neck and shoulders. But let's be real. Sometimes some tension starts to rise up. Yeah, it's not just you. Hands to the hamstrings. Roll down, take your time. Ooh. Legs can go straight for a moment. Full body stretch. And as you exhale, spine down. Dorsiflex to the heels and toes. So the heels are going down, the toes are pointing up. And then we'll just start pulsing the right knee in and out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. At the arms, neck and shoulders up, out and in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause with the knee in toward the chest. Lift your left leg an inch or a foot. Open, close. Hollow body, one leg crunch. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Both knees in. Spine down. 3 breaths. Passive recovery. A little reset. Inhale. Exhale. 2. Breathe in. Exhale. This time, full body stretch. And as you exhale, heels down, toes up. Both legs stay straight as you pull your spine down and in. Navel down and in. Hold through the inhale. Just the leg to start. Knee to chest, left side. Extend. Crunch. 5, 4, or pull in, right? We're not even adding the spine yet. 3, 2, 1. Inhale, leg forward. Exhale, knee in, pull up, peeling the forehead and the chest up. Extend, pull in. Let's take 5 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause. Lift the right heel an inch or a few inches, maybe even a foot. Open. Left knee back in, close. Open, curl. 5, 4. We're not doing 10 on this side. 3, 2, 1. Both knees in, spine down. Take a moment and breathe. Little hamstring extension into our straight leg bicycle crunches. And then I think we can cool it down. Yeah. Sole of the left foot to the floor. Sole of the right foot to the sky. Let's maybe just start with a little pulsing of the knee in and out. Sole of the foot up and down. Hands to your hamstrings, your calf, or all the way up to the ankle. If you have a strap or need a strap or a strap-like prop, go ahead and grab it. If you want to extend your leg forward, left side, you could. But I want you to check in. Look at your hip bones. And then if they're uneven, can you make the adjustment so that they are floating under the ceiling as evenly as possible here? Yeah, and then look at your left toes. Are they pointing up toward the sky? Are your right toes melting down and back towards your face, or are they opening to the right and left side? Right, I want you to stay neutral. So the toes, thighs, knees should all be going to the same party, right? They're going in the same direction. And then you find your stretch. And you keep growing into your stretch for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then cactus or spread your arms out to the sides and let that right heel drift down to the floor. And then as you exhale, let that right heel drift up toward the sky. Inhale down, exhale up. Squeeze your belly, but don't arch your spine. No cow in the stretch. You're neutral. 3, 2, 1. Return a bend to both knees toward your chest. Exhale, sole of the right foot to the earth. Right knee is pointing up toward the sky. As you exhale, left foot to the ceiling. Yeah. You might pulse the in and out for a little bit, bending and straightening the left leg that you're extending, right? You might be on a different side. Just make sure you're not doing the same leg twice. Yeah. Hands frame the leg, low, medium, or high. And then you stretch. Both sides are different, right? Sister sides, not twins. So this left side or the second side might be giving you a whole different set of sensation, different communication, right? Whole nother set of connective tissues, ligaments, fascia, attachments, right? Balls and sockets, hinging of hips and kneecaps. I mean, just so much. There's so many complexities to our amazing bodies. And you're just giving yourself a little oil change, right? A little flush, a little maintenance. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Spine down. Cactus or spread the arms to the sides. Inhale, the leg goes down and up, down and up. Back body long. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Both knees in towards your chest. Spine long. Let your knees soften toward the armpits. Circle the ankles or the toes, maybe wiggle. Or maybe you just hold. For me, a little wiggle, a little movement feels good in the ankles and toes. On the way to happy baby in 2 and 1. Soles of the feet up. Elbows toward the inner parts of the legs. Hands toward the outer edges of the feet. I love it when that happens. So I have a block over to my right side. So one knee is supported. The other leg is doing a little more work. But if you wanted to call blocks in under your knees in happy baby, never done that before, but it feels really good on this one side. So maybe that's something we start to add in. I love how the practice is always showing us different facets of itself, right? Over 10 years in, I'm accidentally discovering something. Stay fully present to you and whatever your discoveries might be. So your practice always stays fresh. And squeeze your knees back in towards your chest. Glue your legs together, twist your knees over to your right side. I'm gonna take my trusty block under my right thigh. And then so I woke up with tight outer hips today, and I feel like this is one of those stretches that's helping me open that up. So if you're feeling tight on the outer left hip and glute area, you might even take the heel of your left hand and start pressing into something that might need a little assist in opening up, right? Something might feel tender or tight. Let's take 3, 2, 1. And then take a moment, instead of moving yourself around, right? Just let your body just relax. The skin, the bones, connective tissues, just let everything be assisted by gravity, just pulling down and out. And inhale, roll back onto your back. Exhale, counter twist. You might take a prop with you to catch the outer knee or outer left thigh. First few breaths might be a little more active, right? I don't know why Play-Doh comes to mind, because after all the fitness practices we've done together, I hope that some of my muscles are a little bit more firm than Play-Doh, but that's the idea, right? You want to give them permission to relax right now. Yeah, finding that malleability in your body. Strength and flexibility is important, right? So just let your body, next few breaths, just relax. Skin, bones, flesh, muscles. Let them clock out for a little bit. 2. 1. Roll back onto your back. Bring the soles of your feet together. Reclining cobbler's pose. Oh man. And you may have guessed, I'm taking my blocks underneath my knees. Just for 5 breaths, a little pranayama breathing, left hand to heart, right hand to belly. And we'll take in the box breath where you inhale for 4. We'll hold the breath for 4, release the breath for 4, and then pause, emptied of breath for 4. So take a moment, normal breath, whatever your normal inhale feels like, whatever your normal exhale feels like. And just as we use the Ujjayi breath to gather heat throughout our practice, let's use our box breath to release some heat and start to relax our joints even more. So maybe with eyes closed, big full breath in through your nose for 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold your breath in, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Calm your brain, pause, feeling emptied of breath, 4, 3, 2, 1. 4 more rounds. Inhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold your breath in, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let your breath go. 2, 1. Pause, emptied of breath, 4, 3, 2, 1. 3 more rounds. Inhale, hold, release your breath, pause. Inhale, hold your breath in, smooth release of the breath out. Enjoy the stillness, emptied of breath. 1 more round, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold that breath in, holding your energy, your fuel in. 3, 2, 1. Release your breath, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause. 3, 2, 1. It's one of my favorite breath techniques, especially if I feel like anger, heat, or anxiety are rising. Eyes closed in a reclining shape. 4 or 5 box breaths can be a really nice and vital reset. Coming back into a full body stretch. Toes forward, arms up and overhead. And as you exhale, knees into your chest. Couple options for you. We're going to take a bridge pose. And then from your bridge pose, we'll do 1 round. Yeah. You could do a second round of bridge, or you might come into a wheel pose. You might even do 2 sets of wheel poses. So in your bridge, the setup for bridge or wheel are pretty much the same. Heels are almost under the knees. Yeah. Arms forward, reaching toward the heels of your feet. Inhale, hips up, pausing at your bridge. You stay there, on or off a block. If you're feeling really fatigued, you take a block underneath your sacrum. You let the prop absorb your body weight, and you take the benefits of having your hips higher than your heart. Your knees are the peak, shoulder blades and head right here are the anchors, yeah? If you want to take your wheel pose with your hips grounded, palms by your ears, inhale as your prep, knees no wider than hips width, arms no wider than shoulders width, pressing the earth down to elevate the hips and the heart up. Neck and shoulders, jaw and brow relax, toes relax. The energy of the inner thighs is squeezing into center. In your bridge or your wheel, first round for another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Gently rolling out, coming back down to the earth. We'll pause for a couple breaths, coming into round 2 in 3, 2, 1. So finding what works for you, either revisiting your bridge, coming up to your wheel. We've done a ton of hamstring stretches today, so if you want it to play with pulling the right knee in toward the ribs and then floating the right toes up toward the sky for a couple breaths, and then eventually shifting, returning the right foot down to the floor, left leg up toward the sky. It's a little fun. It's a little scary. It's a little childlike, right? Definitely one of those shapes that I've been playing with throughout the years. It makes me feel like I'm on a playground. So you find just the softness and the invitation, and then the commitment to your alignment and strength to get up to the peak of whatever capacity you have in that day, shape to shape. And then as you play here in your bridge or your wheel, we'll take another 3, 2, 1. Carefully coming back down, releasing gently. Take a moment, stay on your back, neutral spine. You might even knock the knees in toward each other. This time, right, instead of opening, knock them in. We'll take 3, 2, 1. All right, it's that time to set up for final rest. Take one more full body stretch. Point your toes forward, reach your arms up, stretch your body out, ribs up, heart up, maybe even your gaze up. And as you exhale, knees in towards your chest, face to knees. You might lift your tailbone and your shoulder blades as you squeeze into a teeny tiny ball of self, reclining on your back. One more collective breath in through the nose. And as you exhale, Shavasana, spread your limbs wide, taking a much deserved couple of minutes for and with yourself to return to inactivity, to the acceptance of whatever efforts you put out today on and off your mat, receiving the deposits of that, what you shared, what you took in, trusting that it was enough for today. Rest your body. Soften your heart. Calm the chatter in your brain. Drift into that still place that's just for you. Those parts of you that aren't required to share, to reveal, or to open up to anyone else, just you. It's time for us to seal our group practice, but please remember that if you wanted to extend rest, if you wanted to take some more time in Shavasana, or even revisit some cool down stretches on your way back up and off your mat into your practice off the mat, you could do that for sure, of course. But if you're ready to receive that what you did on your mat, trusting that that was enough, wiggle your fingers and your toes. Coming back through a full body stretch together. Exhale, curl back into a little teeny tiny ball of self. Make your way up and into a cross-legged seat. Hands either gently resting on your inner thighs or your knees. Or you could press your palms in close to the heart space, or maybe even up to the third eye. 2 more breaths. Smooth inhale. Deep exhale. 1 more in honor of the divine beings who showed up to practice with you tonight. And exhale in honor of your divine self, having a spiritual experience in a physical body, caring for all those parts of you. Thank you for showing up on your Tuesday to pour into your deposits of your self-care. Thank you for sharing that practice with me and each other. Have a beautiful rest of your evening and week. Until next time, namaste.